This video is presented by Western and Southern Financial Group, a game plan for your financial future. Every great team starts with a strong foundation, and your future should too. With life insurance built like a championship roster, Western and Southern helps protect what matters most so you can focus on winning today while planning for tomorrow. Whether you're just starting out your journey, building your dynasty, or ready to retire like a champion, Western and Southern has the right play for your life stage. Visit westernsouthern.com to get your free life insurance quote today. Western and Southern, built to win. Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. When I say competitive, I mean down to the very end. Green Bay wins this game 28-21. The top 5 graded players that we had for the Packers, who are now not only at the top of the division, but the 1 seed? They currently in the 1 seed?
Let me look. Let's see. The Rams are the 1.
Okay.
They're 10-3. The Packers are 9-3.
9-3-1. Yeah, gotcha.
The Bears, the crazier part to me, the Bears dropped from the 1 to the 7.
The 7 spot. Yeah.
What a difference a week makes anyway.
Top 5 graded players that we have for the Packers. Running back Josh Jacobs in 84.4. Wide receiver Christian Watson in 83.2. Great to see him back and as involved in the offense as he is. Now fully healthy. Cornerback Keyshawn Nixon, 82.4. 2 massive plays in this game, especially at the very end. Offensive tackle Zach Tom with a 77.3. And then rounding things out at number 5, cornerback Javon Bullard with a 75.2. Jordan Love, another phenomenal game here in a season where he has had some beauties. 90.4 overall grade. On Chicago side of things, offensive guard Joe Thuney was their top graded player in their top 5 with a 93.4. Wide receiver Luther Burden, no Rome Odunze, so he stepped up big time in this one, is 76.3. Cornerback Nick McLeod with a 75.0. Tight end Cole Kmet with a 70.3. Cornerback Nashawn Wright, a 70.2. Caleb Williams in this game, a 60.6. So I've told the story, Dalton.
I actually want to start with the way this game went and just the schematic battles on both sides of the ball. And you mentioned the Bears missing Odunze. You could feel that part. So we'll start with the passing game. EPA per pass. Packers, positive 0.248. Bears, negative 0.139. Passing grades. Jordan Love, 85.5. If I took out the interception early in the game, it would be a 92.2. Dominant stuff outside of one forced throw on 3rd and long. Caleb Williams, 59.9. Only 32 passing yards in the first half. Really a slow start for their passing game. That was the difference, is that the Bears were just a bit too one-dimensional. They could win in a one-dimensional sort of fashion against Philly on Black Friday. Couldn't do it in this game, and Jordan Love was just outstanding. And I can't wait to see these two teams in a rematch, because on one side, you have the Ben Johnson-Jeff Hafley battle that I thought this time Hafley won. The Bears, funny enough, they had a good amount of yards and a high EPA per rush. You know, they didn't have a single explosive run in this game. Which is,
I mean, now that you say that, I felt like they were running it very well. But
just
didn't
not
have the
just no
explosive plays,
home runs,
right?
Like it was all, there was some 5s, some 6s, some 8s, but they did not have a single run of at least 10 yards in this game, which obviously to me speaks to Hafley's ability to prepare his guys on the second level to make those tackles and be ready to play that physical brand. I thought he rotated safeties as much as he has in any game, really confusing Caleb in the drop-back game. Now, Caleb Williams did make some throws out of structure that were just silly. I mean, especially he's kind of in the same way I look at Josh Allen. When Caleb Williams rolls to his right, kind of the throw that he made this week to Shakir, like you mentioned before, when Caleb Williams rolls to his right, look out, man. There's probably something crazy about to happen.
Yeah.
Like
I hold my breath every single time. Like, the closer he gets to the sideline is just, okay, how much crazier is this throw going to get? How much crazier is this throw going to get? How much crazier is this throw going to get? Because he waits to the very last second to throw the ball away. And the beauty of Caleb Williams' progression as a passer is that before, he wasn't doing that. Before, he would get to the sideline, when he runs out of room, he'd go, all right, and he'd throw it somewhere in the field of play. Now, if there's somebody who's not reasonably open, he'll throw it away. And I love that about his progression.
Yeah, out of structure, he's still extremely dangerous. I mean, the throw in the end zone, too, that went, fastball. I have to check how we even graded it. But it was, you talk about 100 miles an hour right through the DB's hands.
Was that to Zacchaeus?
Yeah, the touchdown, right?
Yeah. That was...
that's crazy.
That was Keyshawn Nixon was in coverage on that one. And I think both of us have Keyshawn Nixon as our most impressive player because I thought he had an excellent game. And even on that play, he's in the hip pocket.
I mean, that play
Zacchaeus.
is just straight gas.
Yeah,
from
you
Caleb.
you
It was
like
nuts
you
to see
can't
that
cover it
replay.
any better
Yeah.
than what he covers it, but it's still a touchdown because of what Caleb does.
So I think the intrigue on this side of the ball is, one, how does Ben Johnson adjust the run game? Because clearly Hafley had a plan to move things around just before the snap of the ball to get all of the run fits the way that he wanted them to. Remember last week I talked about the Bears setting up the defense? Well, Jeff Hafley took control of the run fits and really did a nice job preventing explosive runs. And then on the other side, I think you have the Bears needing to be able still, and this is to me probably the biggest flaw in their team right now, they need to be able to win on defense without turnovers. You got the early interception. They didn't capitalize, but otherwise their defense is inconsistent when they're not leading the league or having a week where they're getting 3 and 4 takeaways.
I just don't know if that's going to exist this year.
It may not.
I think you just have to, if you're Dennis Allen, I think that you almost just have to remain aggressive.
No,
and basically say, like, this is our identity.
Absolutely.
We're not a bend or don't break. We're a bend and break. We're both of those things. Like, where we're going to get the interceptions, we're going to give up the yards, but as long as we get the turnovers, we're going to give ourselves a chance to win a football game.
No, I think clearly their defense playing in a more consistent fashion is the difference now between them being a playoff contender, as they are, even though they dropped from the 1 to the 7 in one day. That's nuts. And being a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah, I mean, if they make it in the playoffs, they'll have a chance.
Oh, to be honest with you, you could stop the season right now and go, the Bears have had a great season.
Oh, yeah.
They got the right coach. The quarterback is getting better. We're not all the way there yet. And we're at least playing meaningful December and January football. And they very well could make the playoffs with 4 games. And I'll tell you what, Week 18 against the Detroit Lions, the team right behind them, well, that's going to be fun.
How many yards does Caleb Williams pass for?
Oh, you're
2,900. He's not getting 4,000.
Oh, 4 games? Ah, man, they run the ball a lot too, though.
No, he's not getting.
See, out over your skis.
Because he would need, what is that, 250? No, it's more than 250.
A little over, yeah.
He's not getting it.
No, this team wins running the football. Yeah, but it's going to be like all your other bets, Trevor. You're going to be 1 year away. He's going to do it next year.
I know.
He's going to do it next year.
I know. I'm the king of that. Just being 1 week, 1 year, whatever it is.
Eli's really good at picking the second place Heisman finisher.
I know.
He's really good at it.
Which is almost tougher to do.
It is.
You know?
He's very good at it.
We got to see if we can get Eli, our producer, a second place Heisman bet.
See, what I'm going to do is next year when he bets on the Heisman, I'm gonna then see who he's worried about beating that guy out, and then I'm going to bet on that guy. Whoever Eli's worried about beating his guy, I'm betting on that guy for sure.
It's evil, brother. By the way, somebody in the chat said, how does Jordan Love have 2 turnover-worthy plays? I only have 1 in front of me from what I see. So I don't know. The interception that he threw in the first quarter.
Yeah,
so
I thought that was the only one.
Yeah, I think that's the
didn't
only
see
one
a
I have.
second.
My set that told the story, Love over the middle of the field. Love over the middle of the field is unbelievably confident right now. We can see this on premium stats as well. You guys want to pull that up, kind of the same thing. Just going to the the pressure and depth under the passing categories. If you go down, where is I think you can see.
Look against the blitz too when you're getting against Dennis Allen.
What was he against the blitz?
Oh, what did that say? A 98? Was that a 98 passing grade? Can I see that right? Against the blitz.
Holy smokes!
When you're going up against Dennis Allen, I didn't even see that.
Oh yeah,
because
that's why, because all 3 touchdowns were against the blitz.
Yeah,
and two of the touchdowns were big time throws. Or all 3 big time throws.
When you're going against Dennis Allen, blitzing 46% of the time, that'll get the job done.
You better
right
be
there,
ready
man.
for it. And Jordan Love was absolutely ready. And this is sort of just like pointing out how incredible he has been. You can scroll down a little bit into what I was looking at before, which is you could see like the deep center passing grade, the intermediate center passing grade, the short center passing grade, everything over the middle, in between the numbers in this game. Jordan Love was excellent. He was doing that signature Jordan Love off the back foot fadeaway throw, which sometimes makes me pull my hair out. But when it works for him, it's just a thing of beauty. And being able to sort of be that fadeaway passer lends itself really well to the blitz, right? Because like if you're already comfortable doing those things, started that backyard football type of style throwing, well, then you're giving yourself an extra second to get rid of the ball. Well, you're giving yourself an extra second to, like just lean back and avoid the pressure a little bit and be able to throw the football at, varying arm angles and all that. And just Love was able to show that when he's feeling it and when he is playing that confident backyard gunslinging style, man, especially when you blitz him, like you said, and he's got one-on-one opportunities, he's going to find him. And he played very, very well, specifically over the middle of the field. It was very impressed for him in that regard.
He is a top 5, maybe even top 3 touch passer in the league right now. Like, certain guys are 100 miles an hour all the time. Justin Herbert, right? Josh Allen, we'll just fire it into seams that you don't even think are there. Jordan Love, just even the Christian, was it the Watson touchdown deep down the middle of the field where he just I mean, you talk about like 55 yards, but a rainbow. I thought it was Watson, the one deep over, like right at the goal line that he threw it
to the right. The one that was fading to the right.
Yeah, like 55 yards, but rainbow. Like there was, and that was. I mean, he throws with such good touch and layering on those throws, even in the intermediate parts of the field, and the adjustments that they've made, and the impact that Christian Watson's having, right? And the way they've had to change the personnel in their offense a little bit. They still get vertical with Watson now, and that's been a big-time threat. And the adjustments that they've made now without Tucker Kraft, I mean, this team's rolling right now. And Jordan Love, when he gets hot like he's been the last, 4 games now, there's very few that are better than hot Jordan Love. It's just a matter of how long he can sustain it.
Anything else from this one?
Oh, no. I just wanted to Keyshawn Nixon. We've talked about him as the most impressive 90 coverage grade in this game. That last play, the game-winning interception.
Did you see what Evan Williams said afterwards?
There was something about he was just hoping he was back there.
Evan Williams, now I only watched that play once. I got to go back and really study the play. But you can tell he's just kind of watching the ball. Like Williams is just trying to make the best play. And he runs out to the sideline to guard. Is it Love? Who was in the end zone? Was Loveland in the end zone? Somebody was running a shorter out route.
Shorter, I think it was. I want to say it was. Was it Zacchaeus? No, it was the back. It's the back. It's the same play they ran against Philly for the touchdown.
Yeah.
The back is because it's same side roll. You're sprinting out that way with the action. The back, I think it was Swift, was in the flat. Komet, I think, was whichever tight end that was deep to the corner. Mm-hmm. And then DJ Moore was cutting in as the backside crosser. Swift was the back out of the backfield going flat.
Williams was making it sound like he was supposed to have the deep coverage on that play. But he was just so much in they're not going to throw it deep. They're just going to – he was focused on them converting and getting the conversion and continuing to keep the game going. And then Nixon came all the way from the other side of the field, and once he realized that nobody was guarding this player, you just kind of – the coverage rules and the coverage assignments break down, and he goes, oh, that guy's open.
And you're right. Well, and it breaks down. It's a great job on Jeff Hafley because, again, that was the same exact play in the same exact area of the field that they ran for a touchdown on that same throw to Komet against Philly that really iced that game, right? And Nixon, if you look at originally, his primary read on that play is DJ Moore. And when he realizes, Caleb's on the same side roll, and apparently we ran it in practice, obviously, with the scout team, and it's the same play they ran against Philly last week, he starts hauling ass back to the end zone because he knows he's like, Caleb's gonna pump this to the flat like he did last week. He's gonna get over the top. This is the kill shot. Mm-hmm. As good a play as any all year that I've seen a corner make. For that play alone, I would have made him most outstanding. And then, like you said, he had a great game overall. But the awareness, and again, that's the part where I'm so curious about this chess match because Jeff Hafley. I don't think I've said once this year that anybody got the best of Ben Johnson. Jeff Hafley got the best of him in this game, and that one play right there exemplifies the whole thing. There's a lot of examples, and I could spend all day on it, but Keyshawn Nixon being prepared for that moment, just an unreal play, maybe the best play I've seen from any corner all season.
Do we get these teams again? Yeah, 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we get these teams again.
I'm telling you, the chess match between those two, right, the Johnson and Hafley is unreal. I want to see that again.
Man, it's fun. Fun matchup between these two teams. Excited to watch it in a couple of weeks.